Want to grow your business online but don't know how to stand out in a saturated market? Fear not. When it comes to increasing brand awareness, there are 5 ways to ensure your brand is remembered, recognized, and revered. In fact, those are the 3 things that will establish you as an authority in your field. So let's look at them one by one. Number 1, be remembered. This is when your readers, followers, and subscribers think of you when they go on social media or jump into their inbox. They remember what you share, the way you share it, and how your content makes them feel. So be sure to create content that makes your brand unforgettable. Number 2, be recognized. This is when your posts are easily spotted in your customers' feed. Your colors, fonts, slogans are familiar and are easy to recognize. It's more than just your logo and URL. It's your messaging, your values, and your principles. And number 3, be revered. This is when other people see you as an expert, an authority, and someone who knows their craft. By this stage, you are respected and admired for your contribution and have acquired social proof and have the goods to back it up. So now you might be wondering, okay, Nat, that's great, but as a small creative business or a personal brand, how do I become remembered, recognized, and revered? Good question. So stay tuned because I'm sharing 5 ways you can increase brand awareness to grow your business. Hey there, I'm Nat Milligan, a content copywriter and soulful strategist for small creative and spiritual businesses, helping you write words for the web so you get seen and heard by the people who need you most. When it comes to building a brand, it's easy to get tripped up because people sometimes use the terms brand, branding, and brand identity interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. So here's a quick breakdown, one for your notes, pens at the ready. Brand. This is how people perceive your business. It's the assumptions people make about who you are, what you do, who you help, and how much value they believe your products and services have. This in turn determines how much they are willing to pay you based on their perception. Okay, branding. These are the actions you take to help shape the perception of your brand. These include your social media posts, the website you create, and how you engage with your customers. If you work with influencers or affiliates, these also fall under the category of branding. And finally, brand identity. These are the visual and audible components that hit the senses and attract your ideal customers. These include your logo, color palette, fonts, the music you play at the beginning of your podcast or video show. If you have a brick and mortar business, then these include the smells in your reception area, the art hung on the wall, and the canapes you serve as your customers walk into your restaurant. All of them are brand identity pieces. Okay, so now let's dive into 5 ways to increase brand awareness. Number 1, collaboration. Consider these questions. Who can you team up with in your industry, sector, or niche? Who have similar customer demographics as you? Who shares your values and mindset? Can you get on their podcast or on their YouTube channel? Can you interview them or vice versa? Think of people and creative ways to collaborate so you get your name, face, and message out into the world, but more specifically in front of the people who are most likely to buy from you. Collaboration helps to build up credibility and increase brand awareness. Okay, number 2, leveraging social media. If you're watching this, then you understand the importance of social media, but you may not know the best ways to use it to increase brand awareness. I'll leave social media strategies, hacks, and must-know tips to the experts, but I will say this. When it comes to building brand awareness, you'll want to make sure that everything you post has purpose. Before you post, ask yourself, Why am I sharing this? Is it speaking to my dream customer? Will it educate, inform, entertain, or inspire them in any way? What action do I want them to take? And when it comes to achieving that second R we mentioned earlier, being recognized, make sure every post has your URL, your logo, your name or business name, images of you if you're a personal brand, uses your brand colors and touches on your company values, mission, or message. Okay, number 3, visual aspects. We are visual creatures. According to the folks over at buffalosoldierdigital.com, videos not only grab people's attention, but they engage with customers 5 times more than text. And it doesn't stop there. Viewers retain 95% more of the message from the video compared to only 10% through text. So if you haven't been using video to share your brand story, message, and values, then get to it. Videos allow you to showcase your product, services, style, personality, quirkiness, unique approach, and strategies in a richer way. Videos can build a closer, more immediate connection with your viewer. But if I can't convince you to get on camera, then you'll be glad to know that other visual aspects, such as using infographics and images, are effective as well. Where possible, turn your blog post, video, or podcast into an infographic or carousel post, which is more effective than a regular post. According to Hootsuite.com, they found that their own carousel posts on Instagram get nearly 1.5 times more reach and over 3 times more engagement than regular posts. If you and your audience are into GIFs and memes, then they can be used as well to connect with your audience in a fun and relatable way. All right, moving on to number 4, create shareable content. Okay, creating quality content is really important, but creating shareable quality content is even more important in today's supercharged, information-driven economy. So, how do you do it? You can use captivating story to bridge the gap between your customers' challenges or issues with your products and services. You can share quick tips and simple strategies and how-tos in bite-sized and easy to digest chunks. You can capitalize on trends, dive into TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels and see what's trending. Then recreate something similar for your business, industry, or niche. Learn about your dream customers and what makes them tick. Are they more into the Beatles or Bob Marley? Prefer Nigella or Jamie Oliver? Do they start their day with a coffee, tea, or a green juice? Are they into fast food or fine dining? Is it all about yoga and meditation, or are they jumping on Peloton and crushing a HIIT workout? Are they more Olivia Pope or Carrie Bradshaw? Dive into what floats your customers' boat so you can create shareable content that they love. All right, and finally, number 5, be consistent. Tell me if this is right. Sometimes it can feel like you are wearing a dozen different hats and juggling a million balls. You're the administrator, social media manager, operations supervisor, visionary, worker, organizer. You're filtering emails, acquiring new clients, processing orders, creating content, and I could go on and on. So first of all, cut yourself some slack and show yourself some grace when you drop the occasional ball, as we all do. Forgive yourself and don't beat yourself up. Rest and recharge. Now, as you start to tick boxes such as identifying your ICA, creating your website, you're attracting your dream customers, and you're adding names to your email list, you'll want to turn your attention to automation. Where possible, set up systems in your business where you can create, schedule, and share content consistently. The more consistent you are, the more you will increase your brand awareness. And there you have it. 5 ways to increase brand awareness and stand out in a saturated market. And now I would love to hear from you. Did you like this video? Was it helpful in any way? Which tip resonated with you the most? I would love to know. Head over to nataliemilligan.com and leave me a comment or question there. Till next time.